is Zafreen. I am 13 years old.
My name is Imaan and I'm also 13 years old. We attended the program at the beginning of 2024 and we mostly attended here to get help with our homework, mostly in math and English. My mother signed us up for this tuition program and it helped me a lot.
I am Ian. I am the Program Executive for the Learning Buddies program at Hope. At first, when I received the call from Madam Kabiba, the mother of Imaan and Zafreen, she was seeking help for her children's education as they were preparing for their PSLE. Madam Kabiba, she's a single mother, but besides caring for Imaan and Zafreen, she is also raising a third child with autism. Balancing her children's welfare and well-being while trying to earn a living has been a constant struggle for her. And naturally, she was deeply worried about Imaan and Zafreen's academic future. This is why we enrolled Imaan and Zafreen into the Learning Buddies program. At first, they didn't know how to travel to our center in Punggol. So for their very first session, I personally went to pick them up from home to guide them on how to take whichever bus they needed to get to our center. When I was on the call with Madam Kabiba, I was really moved by her determination to create a better future for her children. No matter how difficult life became, she never stopped reaching out for help and showing her children what resilience looked like. When Imaan and Zafreen first came to us, they were struggling with their school subjects. And their mum, who was really worried because it was PSLE year, and she did not have the time nor the financial means to pay for any additional tuition. As we all know the feelings of stress that can come from PSLE. Madam Kabiba was worried that they wouldn't even be able to get into secondary school.
I was a bit unsure before I came here. I'm not sure what I felt, but I felt like I could pass my exams on my own. But then I realized sometimes everybody needs a little bit of help.
I was also worried that I'm going to fail my PSLE because of how bad my grades were. But after I attended this tuition, it helped me a lot, and I've been seeing improvements.
Learning here in Learning Buddies program teaches me that learning in my own pace is okay, and it's okay to make mistakes on my own, and that I can also learn new topics and things with a little bit of help.
I get to learn new topics and I get to know my tutors and my volunteers. They help me so much.
Ever since I've attended this program, I've noticed that my grades have been improved. After I started attending these programs, I've noticed that during some subjects, I've been more confident to ask questions and clarify, even though I make a lot of mistakes. But it helps me improve on my learning, and it's very helpful.
Ever since I joined this program, I've seen a lot of improvement in my studies, especially math, since a lot of people kept teasing me and saying that I wouldn't be passing math. But after all these exams, finally I passed math, and all of them were actually surprised that I did, so I'm very proud of myself for that.
Looking back, that short trip I took with Imaan and Zafreen to bring them to our Center for Learning Buddies program turned out to be a start of a special story. A story that started out with worries, doubts, fears, turned into a story of resilience and success. Zafreen and Imaan were determined to do well and regularly attended our program. And 1 year on, they passed their PSLEs and are now getting ready for another round of exams. Today, I'm so proud to see how they never gave up. They kept learning, growing, and improving throughout our program. So today, the Learning Buddies program supports 40 children and youths aged 10 to 16 from low-income families, including Imaan and Zafreen. We work with professional teachers who build a closely monitored curriculum for our beneficiaries who need more help. We also engage passionate student volunteer tutors who provide more personal one-on-one academic support to the rest of our youth. What we're doing is not revolutionary, providing free tuition and holistic learning. But at Hope Worldwide, we believe in giving those who are in a more disadvantaged situation a better fighting chance for their future, through quality supplement education and providing a safe space for them to learn and grow. And when they have this foundation, I'm very excited to see what they can aspire to be and ultimately what they can become.